KOWZ 100.9. It is that time again. As promised, we are doing dream number 2 here with Profinium in the Achieving Dreams Together program. I have Karen Legault. Karen, I'm so excited for today's dream.
Good morning. Me too. I've got like goosebumps already. I'm so excited.
This one really touched my heart. So I was able to look at the nomination, and it was Andy and Maddie Bowe who nominated their friend Michelle. And I understand that we're going to be talking with both of them and letting them know what Profinium is doing. But first, Karen, if you want to talk a little bit about what we're about to do here.
Yes, so we've got our Achieving Dreams Together program, and we are getting nominations from the community. And this one, when the nominating committee was reviewing this, it definitely stood out. You know, we've got so many of these challenges with 2020, and many parents are going to be able to relate to this. And,
yes.
But there's just additional added stress with this one that we definitely were so excited to be able to help out with and make this dream come true, make an impact for a family that, especially for kiddos that are in a very pivotal moment in their life when it comes to their education.
Yes, and it's interesting that you say that because that's exactly what struck me, as this is a dream that I think is a little bit curtailed to the current situation that we've been in, with schools closing down, parents having to take on the role of educators, and particularly parents with children of special needs. And that is why it is such an honor right now that we're going to be bringing in both our nominator, Maddie, and also the nominee, Michelle, to talk about how we're going to kind of help them. But first, we want to hear a little bit about the story. So let's bring in Maddie.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Hi, good morning, Maddie. Thank you so much for nominating your friend Michelle. Can you tell us a little bit about why you decided to do so?
Yeah, so again, I think we can all agree that 2020 has been a year full of ups and downs, and like most families, I have a very big appreciation for teachers, staff, and child care workers that I didn't necessarily have before.
For sure.
So Michelle, in addition to providing like amazing, fun, and educational child care for our little girl, she also has 3 kids who are doing distance learning. And this year has meant dealing with the technical side of hearing and vision that they don't necessarily have to deal with in a classroom. So from like hearing and seeing video calls with the teacher to reading things on screens and focusing while the little kids are running around in the background, all just kind of adds extra challenge to learning from home.
Oh, yes.
That's why I really wanted to nominate Michelle and her family because I want them to have the resources for doing schoolwork at home so that they enjoy their education experience and they can focus on learning and not focus on all the frustrations that come along with having vision impairment and hearing impaired, and then dealing with all that at home is just a lot for kids.
Michelle, are you on the line with us as well?
Yep.
So 2 of your children actually have hearing and another vision impairment?
Yes, they do.
Wow. What a challenge, but also sometimes a blessing that can be, because there's so much room for growth and nurturing in that. But has it been challenging for you to try to run your business as well as teaching your children?
Yeah, it has been, but they've been doing awesome. The teachers have been doing awesome, but my kids have been doing, I keep telling them to do the best they can every day, and they sure are doing that.
The kids have been such an inspiration through all of this, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
I just think it's amazing. They always say kids are so adaptable and that they're just so strong, and that really proves it right there. It sounds like your kids are amazing children. And so, Maddie, you wanted some specifics, some specific ways that we could help Michelle out, and you wrote that in your nomination, and Karen has more information about what they're going to be able to do to try to ease the stress of the situation for everybody.
Yes, so Michelle, when we saw that, Maddie's request come through, and we were just so excited to be able to help out with this. And I can't imagine having 2 kiddos trying to do distance learning while you're running a daycare with like all the craziness and the fun laughter and crying and all that going on in the background. So Maddie and Annie wanted to put together like a little family tech lab type tech station for you. And with all of the things that are going to be needed for your kiddos to be able to have that distance learning experience, that's truly going to help them out. So especially with the ones that are hearing impaired and visually impaired, we want to make sure that they have got the resources there at home that they can need to be able to thrive and learn in this new learning environment. So we have got a whole list of all these supplies that are going to be on their way for you to be able to set up this tech lab. So first thing we're getting is a Magna Pro, page magnifying screen reader.
Wow.
And then we've also got a large print keyboard, so then that way it's a lot easier to see the keys. It's designed specifically for those that are visually impaired, so it would be a lot easier to see those keys. Again, with all the noise, we know it's going to be kind of hectic, especially for somebody that's got a hearing impairment. And so it was recommended that we get you a Bose headset. So we have that. It's got the noise canceling in there. So then that way they can focus on their learning.
Cancel out the screaming kids from the daycare as well, right?
We also have a little scan marker. It's like an AirPen scanner, so you scan it right over the words, and it'll take the notes for the kids, so that way they can keep up to speed with what's going on and not having to type or write out. And then the last thing that we've got is we have a brand new Apple iMac desktop that is going to be a 27-inch. That way, the kiddos, they'll be able to see, they're visually impaired. It's going to be a nice quality for them to be able to see the screen. So that way, they're not working off of a small screen anymore. They can see a full visual effect. So we have got a whole nice little tech lab that's going to be all set, that's been specially designed and curated for your kiddos, so in that way they can thrive.
Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. The tears are starting to go now, too.
Oh, this is so amazing. So all that adaptive technology for your kids. And I understand that your daughter recently just had a surgery. How did that go, Michelle?
On Monday, she had a cochlear implant surgery.
Oh, wow.
And so she's doing good. She's sore. Last night was pretty much the first night she slept really good, but she's doing good, and I got to take the bandage off, and it looks really good.
Oh, wonderful. Well, hopefully things go well with her recovery, and I know you have some follow-up appointments with that. But wow, how are you feeling? This is the biggest dream I think we've ever done, Karen.
Thank you so much, and thanks, Maddie and Andy.
Don't worry, I'm still going to bring over lasagna and popsicles this afternoon. I didn't make that up.
Oh. It's just so amazing to be able to be a part of this and just sharing with you. It's so amazing the people that God puts in our lives and the way that they can really make a huge impact. And I mean, she's just looking for daycare, right, Maddie, for your little girl?
No, they are a second family for us. We love them all so much. My little girl adores her kids. Michelle is fantastic. I can't give her enough praise. Her family is one in a million.
Well, it sounds like all of them are being total rock stars with this distance learning, and that's going to continue, it sounds like, for another few weeks. But hopefully even with homework and just everything, when we do get back to a more normal pace, it'll be so helpful for the kids to have this for whatever they do on a computer.
Yes, it'll be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. We don't want to keep you, on the radio too much longer, but thank you so much for answering today. And Karen will be back in touch with you about how they're going to help set all of this up for you.
Thank you so much.
You're so very welcome, and we'll chat soon.
Okay, thank you.
We've been talking with both Maddie and Michelle, and that was dream number 2, Karen. Unbelievable. I am so honored, like I said, to do this with you. And I swear, that one, I'm sitting over here with tissues as well, because that's just incredible. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, to be able to help out a family with that, and just, the craziness of 2020 and distance learning, and just, right. Oh my gosh, I was just so excited we were able to help them out.
I just want to say thank you so much for allowing us to partner with you and give these people a call and let them know what Profinium is doing. If anyone wants to hear this dream again, or if they want to look back at past dreams that we've done, what's the best way they can do that?
Yes, they can go to profinium.com/giving, or they can check out our social media pages, and we'll have links there also.
What a blessing this has been. That was dream number 2. Karen, thank you so much, and we will connect again before Christmas.
Yes, very excited. Thank you so much for having me.
With Karen from Profinium and, of course, Maddie and Michelle, it's Molly Penny, achieving dreams together on KOWZ 100.9.